Good morning, Quadcopter 101, and I got a really interesting little quadcopter for you today. This is the JXD T503, the Triphibious quadcopter. Yes, this can fly, this can drive on the ground, and this can also float in water and drive like a boat. Unfortunately, I don't have water out here in the desert. There's very little water to do that, but I can demonstrate the driving, sure enough, out here at Satellite Lake. I was very hesitant about reviewing this quadcopter. I said, it can't be that great. But actually flying it around in the house last night, it was a lot of fun. It actually works very well. It has two rates that you select by this upper right trigger button between ground or water and air. Air mode gives you more power to the motors. Ground mode gives you less power so you don't lift off, but gives proportionate application of the propeller so that this little setup works. Now the way this works is when this is going forward and you give it a right turn, you get more torque on the right, and it actually twists this little steering mechanism on these wheels. The way these wheels work is like a steering mechanism, and it actually works very well. So we're going to start out and fly this thing. I wanted to note that it uses a internal battery. I'm not sure that you can actually change that battery. I couldn't find a way to remove the battery, but it has an internal battery that's encased inside, and the reason being they want to keep this waterproof. And how they keep it waterproof is the battery's internal, everything's sealed up very tight. It has a on-off switch that's also encased with a little rubber weather protector here, and you charge it through a little charging port on the back here. It has a little circular charger that comes with it, and that port is also closed up with a little rubber stopper to prevent water getting from inside the mechanism itself. The motors are still exposed, but I guess the motors are more resistant to water than the internal electronics. So let's go for a flight and drive of the TX 503, or the T503 from JXD. So I am going to turn it on now. And I believe I'm turned on. Yeah, I got a red light. And we're going to place it on the ground and bind it to the transmitter. You select different rates by pressing this button up here, by the way. Again, this is ground and air, and this is for selecting different rates. Binding it the normal way by up and down. You also got to press that and tell what mode to select. Let's see if it's in airplane mode right now. It lifts off, so yes, it flies. But can it drive? Let's select ground. Oh, in ground rate, the throttle does not work. You apply it by pushing the pitch roll stick instead. So it turns to the right, turn to the left, turn to the right, come back. Come back. How about going forward? Just going forward. Let's go to higher rate. So it's not super aggressive, especially on this bumpy lake bed. Let's go back to air. Go to higher rate. Now it is a bit heavy for this, but it can lift up and down, and then it goes back down again. So, don't expect this thing to be a highly maneuverable forward flyer. It's not. It just lifts up and goes down. Let's see if I can go to higher rate. Hey, I want to see if I can get a running takeoff on this. Okay, we're going to try a running takeoff. Full forward pitch, full forward throttle, and there it goes. And primarily you want to use yaw to turn it. It's not a super flyer. It just can go up and down. So don't expect this to be a highly maneuverable quadcopter. It is not. It's primarily a toy for kids. And I think kids will like this, actually. But again, it's not super maneuverable. Let's go back to ground and drive around a bit. Higher rate. The rates don't seem to do much. Wonder what the range is on this. Let's drive down the field and see how far I can go before I lose contact. Driving down the field, top down. I think I'm getting close to its range. No, it's still going. Still going. That's it. Okay, I'd say that's a good 30 meters. So its range is about 30 meters. Let's go back to air. See if I can bring it back to me. Pitch back, throttle. Come back to me. And full throttle. I guess that throttle's getting low. So, again, okay, that throttle's getting low, so it's starting to wear down. This was another flight of the JXD T503. Interesting little thing, Triphibious. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.